This one action is something that I've never, from memory anyway, I've never expressly talked about as a singleton action, I don't think. Although the action itself is interweaved with everything else that I talk about when it comes to helping you guys to manage your weight and to live slim and far more healthy and, of course, far more confident in most circumstances. And before I say that action, I'm sitting here because it's around an emotion, okay? And before I say it, stick with me because I want to explain it in a little bit of detail. And that one action, emotional, I mentioned it's an emotion, is around the love we have for ourselves. Now, whenever I say that, I always think, oh, that sounds a little bit tacky, cheesy, a little bit sort of, motivational speaky. But actually, it is important. And I think in this day and age where people are struggling with whether it be the cost of living crisis or losing people and all of that sort of stuff, it is one thing that's very important. And all I can do in this video is say a few words on it. So stick with me because I want to encourage you to do more of it when it comes to managing and controlling your food and your intake. Because if you think about it, the thoughts that you have will determine how you feel, and how you feel would determine the quality of your action. So it's really important to mentally feel that you actually rate you, have regard for you. And yes, that does mean about the L word, the big love word. So here's what I want to encourage you to do. Whenever you see inappropriate temptation, or whenever you notice that you may be eating too much, more than you need, or drinking too much, I want you to remember this, okay? Firstly, you should love you more than you love the look of food. Now, it's very easy to say that, I know, but I want you to start as you see inappropriate food, because we've all got to eat, okay, but I want you to love you, I guess, more than you love the sight of food. As Moorish as it is, and I know the same applies to smell as well, I want you to love you more than you actually love the smell of food. Whenever you see it from this moment forward, I want you to tell yourself that. And there's something else I want you to tell yourself as well, is that you taste better than food, okay? That as when you see food, reminding yourself that you taste better than food. And you even you love yourself more than you love the sound of food, maybe cooking or whatever, right? Food does have sound when it cooks. Yeah, it does. Or the smell of it and whatever. So this video is all about me saying to you, start recognizing that you are more important than food. Yes, it's important to eat well for the benefit of health. But when we're eating too much and eating too much of the wrong stuff, that's what leads us to be too fat, unhappy, unconfident, and potentially struggle with mental health issues, because being obese can trigger mental health issues. So on this day today, what I want to say to you, and on this day, it is Valentine's Day. That's why I'm recording this particular video at the time of recording. Just start putting you first. When you see food, remember you love you more. When you smell food, remember you love you more. When you taste food, enjoy it, but remember you love you more. And maybe when you even hear it cooking, remember you love you more than the sound of it cooking. Because when you love you more, you regain control over the food. You value you more than food. And you put yourself first above food. So at that point, you are eating for the actual need rather than greed, that sort of strapline that's been around for years. I hope that message resonates with some of you. And if it does, let me know. I'll speak to you soon. Lots of love. Bye for now.